So now imagine in that relationship you came as a person and you brought in your own emotions, whatever those emotions are, and your own self. So that is you. And then the other also person comes with their own emotions, their own pluses, their own minuses. And so when two people get into a relationship, the two of them come together, and so they get intertwined like this. So now you can see there's no way of this getting distinctively which brain is with the other. So when now breakup happens, the biggest challenge you have is how to separate these emotions, your emotions, from the emotions of the other person when they're in this state. This is what brings a lot of pain, and you can imagine what it means to bring out each one at a time like this. That is what causes so much pain. However, we need to understand that healing means to bring us to a space where you're able to separate these emotions of yours from the other person. It is grueling, it is very hard, and it's difficult, and it must be honored that when you actually go through this pain, it is justified, because getting this yourself out of this is not easy. However, because you've got to continue living and to survive, you need to find a way of getting yourself out of this space. And what that means is that you need, for example, to go for therapy. That is one of the things that you can do. Therapy helps you to start removing this one at a time and being able to explore those emotions to an extent that you can be able to know where do you start, where do you end. There are other things that you can do, including reading books. You can read books on therapy, and they can also be able to help you just know how to separate these emotions. Equally, you can also go like to church. You can turn to religious activities. Look for every way that you can be able to cope around this. And as you get this, as you can see, this is coming out there, becoming less, the more now you can start becoming yourself again. Because the whole idea of healing and the whole idea of treating your heart and mind in this moment is to ensure that you can get back to normal, you can get back to being yourself, and you can be able to remove yourself from this space. Because the more you stay in this space, the more you continue to be attached. I have seen in my practice many people who have stayed in this space for so long, to an extent that their life comes to a standstill. You're not able to move. Your life is kind of like rotating around the other person all the time. But you know what? There is hope. There is so much hope. And that's why we say, treat your heart and mind, because you're the only one who can do this. Nobody else can heal you. You're the only one yourself. You're the only one who can bring this change to yourself, and you do that by ensuring that you get treatments, you get to treat your own heart, you get to treat your own mind. This does not mean do it with medicine. It's actually by just taking time to realize that yes, these emotions were intertwined in you, but there is a chance for you to be whole again, and this is what we've just done. As you can see, we've been able to separate. So your emotions are back here, and so you and this person now can be able to live your own separate lives again, because then when you get to this space, your emotions are clear of the other person, and you can be able to move on with your life. I hope this illustration has been able to help you to just understand how deep this can be, and why the pain that you feel is justified, why it feels so hard even to release, because it's so difficult removing one grain at a time. I hope to see you in the next one. Make sure to stay on, subscribe, so that you can continue being together. And in the comment section, I would want to hear, how difficult has it been for you to separate yourself from the other person's emotions when there is a breakup? Thank you.